coming up.
Oh my lord! Oh.
Pretty shocked how quickly everything happened.
Denmark have managed that beautifully there. I think Rockwool Denmark's just got round the front.
You're watching the Rockwool Race Review. From the Bay of Saint-Tropez to the heart of Geneva, welcome to SailGP's second doubleheader of the season. Kicking off at one of the world's premier sailing venues, Saint-Tropez, for the Rockwool France Sail Grand Prix, and concluding 1 week later on Lake Geneva. Rockwool Racing arrived on the French Riviera, having become the fastest F50 in SailGP history in Germany.
As they get the whole shot and they go over 103.
Fastest speed in SailGP ever.
That was cool.
And just before racing got underway, welcome the fastest Formula 1 driver of all time, Valtteri Bottas, on board the F50, following in the footsteps of Max Verstappen and Sebastian Vettel.
Intense, yeah, definitely have even more respect for these guys now and for the whole team.
With Sebastian back on the wheel, the Danes were set for an action-packed day on the water, with gusty conditions meaning the F50 was fitted with high-speed foils and rudders and the smallest wing available. Watched by a sizable Rockwool support, the Danes got off to a flyer with Sebastian aggressively outwitting America's Cup winner Pete Burling on the finish line in race 1. Amid tricky conditions and software issues, the Danes experienced a couple of dramatic nosedives, which left them with some catching up to do on day 2.
Oh, Rockwool Denmark, they lost control.
But as the weather picture changed overnight, the ongoing threat of lightning meant racing was cancelled. And Emirates GBR were declared the winners, with the trophy being presented by Rockwool chairman Thomas Kaler.
So it's a tough decision for the competitors, the team, but let's say safety first.
So a 7th place finish here in France means Rockwool Racing remain in 8th place in the championship, but close the gap to the Swiss above them to just 4 points. And from the sea over the mountains to Lake Geneva for the inaugural Rolex Switzerland's Sail Grand Prix. Light airs were set to dominate the weekend, but the introduction of new light wind T4s for the event were able to keep the F50s foiling.
That's going to be our main focus. Quickly sort out how to sail with these T4s in terms of settings and see if we can learn a bit quicker than some of the other teams. That'll be a main focus this weekend.
The big news ahead of racing was the announcement of Swedish entry Artemis, joining the league from the 2026 season.
They know what to do and they're not going to make the same mistakes as other teams have made. The road to success from the bottom is too long, so they're going to just get it done and go and poach people and pay the money.
After a topsy-turvy day on beautiful Lake Geneva, which saw the Danes go toe-to-toe with the USA, Rockwool Racing were well in the hunt at the business end of the race weekend. But in the lottery of an almost no-wind race to qualify for the final, were pushed out of the top 3 and finished the event in 7th place overall, which saw the Germans pick up their first ever SailGP event victory. Rockwool Racing remain in 8th place in the Rolex SailGP Championship with 2 events remaining, with the Danes heading to Cadiz in Spain for the penultimate event of the season, hoping to build some consistency before the 2025 Grand Final in Abu Dhabi.